Hello everyone, today practice in English. Slow practice for you to do any time of your day, after your workout, or at a time you're in need for a little of relaxation time. Let's do it. Hello everyone, for today's practice, I would recommend that you have a yoga strap or any other type of belt that you can use. Also, blocks or a pile of books. And for the end, for your Shavasana, for the final resting pose, you can also make use of a little blanket or a very thick towel to help you. We are going to start standing. So come to the front of your mat and spread your fingers and your toes, arms by your side, shoulders back, open the chest. We are going to start by paying attention to our breath. So breathing in and out to the nose. See if you can count to 3 as you inhale. And again, very slowly count to 3 on an exhale. And you're gonna try to fill up the lungs as far as you can and your belly, and then exhale, let it all out, empty it completely. So let's start by breathing here consciously through the nose. Try to keep your lower back in a neutral position. See if you're not forcing it or bringing too forward. Bring it to the center. Keep breathing to the nose. Two more breaths here. Today I'm going to focus a little bit on stretching the shoulders, opening the shoulders. So just to bring some attention and warmth to that area, let's start to breathe. And as we inhale, you're going to bring your arms up. And as you exhale, bring your arms all the way down. As slow or fast as you want. Just try to keep the flow of your breath with your movement. 2 more. Last one. And following, we're going to do what we call the Cactus Arms. So you're going to inhale, bring your arms up. And exhale, you're going to bend your elbows, pop the chest just a tiny bit, and cactus your arms. Inhale. Exhale. Keep your palms flat. Try to keep your elbows, your shoulders, and your palms on the same line. 2 more. Last one, inhale. Exhale, you're going to bring your hands all the way down. Bring your feet hip distance apart. Bring your hands to your hips. You're going to inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, slightly bend the knees. Start to bring your torso forward and down. You're going to come all the way down. Bring your belly into your thighs. Bend your knee as much as you need. Relax your toes. Option to hold on to your elbows here. Or just let your hands down. Whatever feels nicer. Keep breathing to your nose. Relax your head. Relax your neck. Send your breath into your lower back, hamstrings, and your glutes.
Every time you inhale, you create space on your belly, and then when you exhale, you're gonna fold a little deeper. Few more breaths here. Feel free to swing your torso side to side, or just stay still. And then slowly you're going to start to unroll the body all the way up. You're going to bring your hands up again. Last one. Exhale, hands behind your lower back. You're going to interlace your fingers, or you're going to use your strap here and hold on to your strap. Extend your arms, shoulders back, open your chest, big inhale, lengthen. Exhale, you're gonna fold and bring your arms up and over your head. Close your eyes, bend your knees as you need, relax your neck, and breathe. Four breaths here. Relax your belly. Slowly you're going to release your fingers. Bring your hands down to your mat. You're going to bring your knee down and you're going to come into your child's pose. So option to keep your knees together, knees apart if it feels good on your hips. Slowly sit on your heels. And you're going to bring your forehead all the way down to your mat. But if you're still far from the mat, you can use your block to rest your head there. So you don't need to bring any tension to your neck to hold your head up. So relax your head and your forehead on your block or maybe a pile of books. And if you can reach all the way to the floor, then rest your head there. Option to keep your arms extended in front of you if you want to go deeper on your shoulder stretch, or just relax here with your arms towards your feet. Two more breaths here. We will come back to child's pose in a little bit. But for now, you're going to slowly place your hands in front of you. Come to your tabletop position. You're going to make a few circles with your right leg. Change directions. Switch sides. Come to your left leg. Switch again. Then extend your right leg all the way back, toes to your mat. Spread your fingers wide. You're gonna roll to your foot, bringing your heel towards the floor. Stretch your calf. Keep pushing the floor away with your hands, arms are extended. And then slowly switch sides. Left leg back. Slowly back to center. You come to your downward facing dog. So keep your hands down. Bring your hips high. You can keep your knees bent. Keep your feet hip distance apart. Bend your knees as much as you need. Relax your head and your neck. Heels towards the floor. You may not touch your mat. That's fine. But try to keep your arms extended and pushing the floor away. Belly in. Feel free to walk your dog. Bend one knee and then the other. Or just stay still on your downward dog. You're going to keep bringing your hips a little higher as you can, as you breathe. 3 more breaths here. Try to keep your attention on your breath. Try to keep your attention in this moment and at your practice. And then slowly you're going to step your right foot between your hands and you're going to bring your left knee down. So you're going to come into a low lunge. If you need more balance, if you feel like you're not very stable, bring your right foot a little bit to the right side. You're going to sink your hips down and forward. And you can place your hands by your sides, maybe on your blocks, or even arms up if you want to go a little deeper. I would recommend that you have your left toes tucked. That way the stretch on your left side will be a little more intense. But if that's too much, just untuck the toes. Or even if you need some more support on your left knee, fold your mat or use that towel or that little blanket that you have under your left knee to bring a little more comfort to your practice. Breathe in and out to the nose. Two more breaths here. And then slowly you're going to place your hands down, bring your right leg all the way back into your tabletop. Switch sides, bring your left leg forward and keep your right knee down. Set it up the same way you did on the other side. So you're going to feel this stretch happening on your hips, on your psoas muscles. All this area being stretched out, but also on your hamstring on the left side. Keep your belly moving as you breathe. Relax your left toes. Always feel free to keep your eyes closed. Maybe try to visualize your breath traveling through your body, releasing the tension that is not necessary. One more breath here. And then slowly come back to your tabletop position. You're going to do a few cat-cows here. So on an inhale, you're going to bring your belly down, shoulders back, open the chest, look up. Exhale, round your back, belly in, push the floor away. Keep moving as you breathe on your own rhythm. Slowly come to sit on your heels or on top of your block. So if it's hard for you to sit on your heels, that's not a problem. You just use your blocks or a pile of books in between your shins and then sit on top of them. Alright, so you don't need to bring your hips all the way down into your heels. That might be uncomfortable for some of you. And sometimes the uncomfortable happens, the feeling happens on your knees. It can be a little intense on your knees too. So be gentle to your knees and your hips. Sit on your blocks if you need. We're gonna use the strap to do a few stretches on the shoulders. So what we're gonna start with one side first. So bring your right arm up, bend your right elbow, hold on to that elbow with your left hand, and bring your right hand towards the center of your back with your palm facing your back. Look forward. Try to neutralize your pelvis, so if you're pushing forward, bring it back to center. Keep looking forward. Stretching the triceps and your shoulders. Breathing in and out to the nose. We are going to do a longer hold with the strap. Two more breaths here. And then slowly release. You're gonna bring that same arm back. So now the dorsal of your hand touching your back. You're gonna bring your elbow as close as you can. And then slowly you're gonna try to reach for that elbow with your left hand. And if that's too hard, just hold on to both of your elbows here like this. That's fine. And as you can, you're gonna start to bring your elbows closer and closer until you can hold on to just one of your elbow and bring your right hand up. And if that doesn't happen today, that's fine. Just keep holding on to both elbows at the same time. Keep the dorsal of your hand on the center of your back. One more breath. And then slowly release. You're going to do the same thing on the left side. Left arm up, bend the elbow, hold on to that elbow. Neutralize your pelvis. Looking forward. Breathing in and out to the nose. One more breath here. Slowly release. Repeat whatever you did on the other side. Now on the left side. One more breath, big one on your chest. And slowly release. Now you're going to use the strap and you're going to do both stretches at the same time. So you're going to start holding your strap with your right hand. Bend your elbow, palms facing your back. And the left hand, you're going to have the dorsal facing your back. And you're going to hold on to your strap. Neutralize your pelvis and your back, and you're going to walk your hands to your strap. Bring your fingers together. Keep your elbows pointing up and down, not forward, and not to the side. So the right elbow points up, left elbow points down. Breathe. One more breath here. And slowly release. And feel free to pause the video here, stay a little longer in your stretch if you feel that feels good on your shoulders and you want to go a little deeper. We are going to switch sides to the same stretch. So hold your strap with your left hand all the way up. Right hands come back. Once
you find your limit. Remember to keep your chest forward and your pelvis neutral, looking straight forward. Do not bend the neck. Don't bring any tension into your neck. You're just gonna breathe. Two more big breaths here. And slowly release. We are going to try Camel Pose today. And if Camel Pose is not part of your practice, you can modify for something you prefer to do. I'm going to show you a few versions of Camel Pose, so be very attentive to your body and the signs your body give it to you. We are here to bring health, not to harm yourself. So on your knees, you're gonna keep your knees hip distance apart, right? Option to keep your toes tucked or untucked, whatever makes you feel more stable on your pose. And your blocks can be helpful here too. You can place your blocks by your heels. And instead of trying to reach for your heels, they're a little lower, you can try to reach for your blocks, they're a little higher. So the distance to your hand will be a little more approachable. So we are gonna start by placing our hands on your lower back, fingers up or fingers down, whatever feels nicer. And then you're gonna root down to your knees and bring your hips forward. So you're gonna feel the engagement of your thighs and your core. And you can stay here. Just remember to let your head go and relax your neck. Shoulders back, open your chest, breathe. You're gonna stay here for 3 long breaths. And if you want to slowly reach for your blocks, that's what you're going to do. Or maybe even very gently reach for your heels. And if you need to bring your hips low first to reach for your heels, you do that. Relax the head and then start to push your heels away from your hands, bringing your hips forward and up. One more breath here. And then slowly come all the way up. You're gonna sit on your heels again or on your blocks and release. We are going to do one more round of Camel Pose. You choose your variation with blocks, with no blocks, hands to your hips. Whatever it feels better, especially on your lower back at this time. One more breath here. Second round of Camel Ustrasana. Root down to your knees. Place your hands on your lower back. Bring your hips forward first. Feel the stretch and engagement. Relax your head down. Relax your neck. And maybe reach for your heels. Maybe today is not the day, and that's fine. If you're here, feel free to close your eyes. Big breaths into your chest. Last one. And then slowly come up. Sit on your heels or on your blocks. Breathe. Gently, we are going to bring our legs in front of our body. We are going to get into Paschimottanasana, our fold forward. And as always I say, modify as you need. So if you want to bend your knees a little bit more, focus on your lower back, bring your belly towards your thighs, and then reach for your toes. Keeping your spine lengthened. Keep your torso tall. That's one variation. If you want just to work on keeping your legs straight, maybe place your hands behind you. Push the floor away, shoulders back, chest open, gaze forward. We are in Dandasana. If you want to start to bring your torso forward without rounding it, without losing the structure of your spine, you're going to use your strap around your feet. Keep your back straight and gently start to walk your fingers to your strap as you keep your spine long. So any variation you want, we're going to stay here for 8 long breaths, in and out to the nose. Keep your belly in. Exhale, bring your spine taller, reach a little farther. For our last 2 breaths, come back to center, reset the spine, and reach forward as you exhale. 2 more breaths here. Nice, and slowly start to release. Walk your hands up. We are going to bring the soles of your feet together. And you're going to keep our feet far from our torso. So instead of bringing your heels all the way close, you're going to keep your heels farther. So as you lengthen the spine, maybe again, use your hands behind you to help you. That's fine. You stay here. And if you feel that that's fine, then slowly start to walk your hands forward. Belly in. Breathe and send your breath into your outer thighs and your knees. Also into your hips and your lower back. Just 4 breaths here today. But if you want to stay longer, don't hesitate to pause. 3 more breaths. Slowly walk your hands back. You're going to keep your feet the way it is, and you're going to gently lower and lay down on your back. So you're going to get into Supta Baddha Konasana. You're going to keep your feet together. You're going to place one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart. Close your eyes and just breathe. Feel the weight of your legs. Send your breath into your hips and your knees. Relax your toes. Take this time to feel your heartbeat. Also take this time to feel your breath into your belly. So you want your belly to be going up and down as you breathe. Increasing the space for your lungs to grow and flow. Stay here for another 6 long breaths.
2 more. Slowly, you're gonna bring your knees together. Be very gentle. You're gonna place a block under your lower back, or if you don't have a block, you can do it without the block today. That's no problem. Maybe place also your towel or your little blanket. You're going to bring our legs up. Rest your lower back on your block. So make sure you place your block in somewhere where you feel comfortable resting your lower back. Legs up. You're gonna stay here for 8 breaths, and if you want to do this by the wall, feel free to do so you can rest your legs into the wall. Inversions are very beneficial for our health. You're always standing up or laying down or sitting. So it's very interesting and helpful for the body to bring your legs up once in a while to release the pressure. Keep breathing through your nose. Relax your arms by your side. If you can, keep your palms up. Two more breaths. And then slowly you're going to bring your legs down, remove your block. You're going to get into our Shavasana. So extend your legs, let your feet fall to the sides. And if you want a little more comfortable on your knees, you're gonna get your little blanket or your towel and you're gonna roll it. So you're gonna make a little roll. You can also use some pillows if you have some little couch pillows. Place them under your knees. You're gonna slightly bend the knee and relax the back of your knees on your blanket. Let the feet fall. Place your arms by your side and place your hands with your palms facing up. We are going to take 3 long breaths where we are going to inhale through the nose and exhale completely through the mouth this time. Start with the first one, big inhale. Exhale. See if you can make your exhale audible. See if you can actually really release any tension as you exhale. Next one. Last one, the biggest one, the most relaxing one. You're going to stay here in your Shavasana as long as you want. I'm going to finish this class and this video, and I'm going to let you here so you can take advantage of this time of pure and intense relaxation. And I'll see you in the next video.